Hey, beautiful collective. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing super amazing. Now, let's see what the universe has for you, collective. Let's go, collective energy. Learning to accept yourself, that's what. And raising your vibrations, okay? Being aware. See, you're very compassionate here, okay? Like, you show a lot of compassion. But you've had to learn to control where you're giving your compassion to. It's like these are hidden blessings, and becoming aware of your hidden blessings, accepting these blessings, and learning to control your vibrations, learning to control who you are compassionate to, because it looks as though in this card you have, your compassion may have been weighing you down or lowering your vibrations. You know, who you give your compassion to. Okay, you've had to learn to control. And learn to accept the things you cannot control. Okay? And you're committing yourself to your own personal happiness here. Learning to accept the things you cannot control and learning to regulate the things you can control. Such as whom you're giving your compassion to. Like, you're a very compassionate person, but it could have been lowering your vibrations by giving your compassion to people that were undeserving, for example. Okay, so let's get into your messages. People who were deceiving you, you know what I mean? It may have affected your self-image. You know what I mean? Like, it may have affected your self-esteem. It may have affected the way you perceived yourself. Well, no wonder someone sending you the evil eye. It seems like someone may have, you may have had a brick wall with someone, and it may have really affected the way you perceived yourself, but I don't know. You're cleaning up your life and decluttering your mind and simplifying your life, and now you've learned to move in silence. Okay, and it's like you had hidden enemies, and it's like I'm just saying, you could have felt like you were some sort of like alien, or you could have felt like you were some kind of outcast, or you could have felt like, what's wrong with me? Did I do something wrong? For you to even ask those questions means you were not at fault. Usually, if a person can even ask themselves those questions, like, what is it? Am I not good enough? Is it something to do with my looks? Is it something to do with me? For you to even ask those questions, chances are it's not about you. Okay? It may have made you feel that way, but for someone to even ask those questions, like, Is it my looks? Is it me? Is it something I did wrong? The answer is no. If you're merely even asking those questions. I mean, it's good to ask those questions. It is. It's healthy to ask those questions. That means you're evaluating yourself and your own soul. You know what I mean? It's good. It's good to ask those questions. But what I think you've had to learn to do, according to this read, is who you're sharing your compassion with. It looks like you are cleaning up your life. It's looking like you, I don't know. It's looking like you had hidden enemies. And maybe they deliberately wanted you to feel that way about yourself. Like maybe questioning you, questioning your intelligence, questioning your looks, questioning who you are as a human being. You know what I mean? Like, you may have been alienated, like treated like you were some kind of alien. You know what I mean? Just saying. I think someone really tried to affect your self-image. And I think that people worked as a team against you to make you feel this way about yourself. That's what I'm seeing. So now it's like you are learning your hidden blessings. Your hidden blessings are your compassion. But who you were sharing it with may not have been. Like, with the right person and the right relationship, yeah, you can be this loving, compassionate individual. And I wouldn't want to change you. And I don't think Source wants you to change that about yourself. That is your uniqueness. That's what makes you unique. So why would you want to change that? It's not you gotta change. It's who you are sharing your companionship with that needs to change, not you. Yeah, of course. Because, like, everybody does this, okay? Some sort of manipulation. Okay, if someone abandoned you and somebody rejected you and then they go give an offer to someone else, heck yeah, it is gonna affect you. Like, it's going to. You would be inhuman if it didn't affect you. It would be like you wouldn't be human. You know, you would be an alien. It's like not logical. Like, seriously, but you have a heart, and your heart aches. You were heartbroken. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you're going to question your own mind. You're going to question your own identity. You're going to question yourself. Like, that's part of the process. But now it's looking like you are learning. The hidden blessings. You know what I mean? It may have hurt you, but you're focusing in on your happiness. Like you were the hidden blessing. Okay? You were the hidden blessing. You may have had hidden enemies. You may have... I don't know, your life is in balance. Your life, you are loving, you are compassionate, you are highly confident here. So you were discovering your hidden talents. You were discovering your own hidden treasures here. It's like, you're cleaning up your life. You're cleaning up your life. And it's due. It's not that you gotta fix anything about yourself. Unless you find that there's something to fix. But really, it wasn't about your looks. It wasn't about who you are as a person. It's that, look, if it was, somebody wouldn't be sending you the evil eye. Okay? It's because you are a blessing. It's because you are confident. It's because you are loving. It's because you are patient. It's because you are balanced. Okay? Not because you're not good enough. Not because you didn't measure up to their standards or something like that. It's because you may have been at a higher vibration than these people all along. And maybe secretly they were envying you. Just saying. But it's good that you ask those questions. Like, this could have left you feeling confused. It could have left you feeling confused, like, what's wrong with me, or why didn't they choose me, or what's wrong with me somehow, but for you to even ask that question or those questions means that chances are it wasn't you. You were worthy all along. Okay? So don't think you weren't. You were worthy all along. You're very attractive. You're very confident. You were a leader. And I think that people were competing with you. That's what I think. I think that people were competing with you. That's what I think. You were worthy all along. It's not because you weren't worthy, it's because you were. Okay? It's not because you were not worthy, it's because you were worthy. And I think someone is regretting their decision. That's what I think. I think they regret their decision. I don't know. I think you moved on. I think you're focusing in on your own happiness. I think you are focusing in on yourself. I think that you're focusing in on building your own life here. And you know what? I honestly think that someone was secretly envious of you. And I think that whatever you're doing, you've learned to do things in secret. You were secretly building a solid and laying a solid foundation for yourself. And I think that you actually had hidden enemies who were sending you the evil eye. And I think you've learned to work in silence. I really do, because I think you become aware that you have had hidden enemies, and I think you have become aware that maybe it wasn't about you as much it was about them. Like, you've had hidden enemies. And you may not know all the facts. Like, you may not know all the facts. But it certainly wasn't about your looks. And it wasn't about anything else except other people. This is hidden jealousies. Whoa. So you don't have all the facts. Hidden jealousies. Sending you the evil eye. It wasn't because you weren't worthy, it's because you were. Well, well, well. I think that's why, you could have been I'm just saying. Like, you're pretty hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pretty hard on your own self. Like, you're always questioning yourself, which is good because it keeps you in respect and it keeps you in integrity. But it wasn't because you weren't worthy. I think people have judged you without knowing the facts. I think people have judged you without knowing about you or not knowing the facts. You know what I mean? You have had hidden enemies. All right? You have. But like, they've been judging you, as weird as this sounds, because you were worthy. You were worthy all along. Compassion, love, attractiveness. No, it wasn't because of your looks. It wasn't because of any other reason other than I think that someone here was judging you, not having all the facts of you. I think that someone was jealous of you. And caused other people to judge you. That's what I think. And you're focusing in on your happiness. And I think that... Ooh, this is for their own self-gain. They could have been judging you on your past relationships. Somebody could have been judging you on your past relationships. However, they didn't have the facts. And I think that they tried to judge your... I don't know. If they tried to make you feel insecure, or it's because they felt insecure about themselves. And they could have been projecting their insecurities onto you. And maybe they want to apologize to you for judging you. You were worthy all along. Like you were the hidden treasure. You were the hidden blessing. People owe you a lot of apologies for the way that they have treated you. But know that the reason why you were treated the way you were in your life is not because of anything you did or didn't do. Not because you weren't worthy, but because you were. That sucks. Just saying, that sucks. That's sabotaging energy. Maybe they self-sabotaged. I don't know, but that's sabotaging energy. I think someone tried to sabotage your reputation. For their own self-gain. Or maybe they were trying to sabotage your image for their own self-gain. Maybe they were trying to tarnish your reputation for their own self-gain. Don't think you weren't worthy, because you were. This is judgment and criticism, but they're doing it for their own self-gain. Because they're dissatisfied with their own selves. Oh, interesting. Like, you could have been asking those questions. What? Am I not good enough? What's wrong with me? Is it the way I look? Is it the way I... This? Is it something I did? Is it something I said? Is it something the way I'm doing something wrong? No, it's because you're doing everything right. This is weird. The evil eye. Jeez. Looks could kill here. Someone is so damn smug. It's because they're envious. It's almost like someone was wishing like you would just be in isolation, you know what I mean? Like nobody liking you and nobody wanting to talk to you and nobody wanting to associate with you. Oh, well, my. Mmm. And I actually think these people, like you're cleaning up your life. You are getting rid of people in your life that need to be gone. And you're making room for people who are sincere. Look, I'm telling you, it's because you had hidden enemies. You had hidden enemies you weren't aware of. You've had someone so jealous and envious of you that they've been sabotaging you. And not because you weren't good enough, because you were. Because you were. Wow. You commit to your happiness now. It's like... Yep. You've had people sabotaging you. And you've had people trying to sabotage your relationships. And they're trying to make you feel like you're not good enough, or that you're not worthy. And you were all along. It's like... See people putting doubts and suspicion into other people's minds about you. So they can control the narrative. It is so they can control the narrative. And you were the hidden blessing all along. Unreal. Trying to undermine you. People trying to undermine you. People trying to undermine you. That's all it is. The Spirit's saying you focus in on your own happiness. Worry so much about other people. You worry about you now. And you look after you now. Take care.